Hello everyone, welcome to Tyranny of the Black Hand. This is Season 1, Episode 2, Extended, Legacy TX. Okay, right, so you guys leave, sort of leaving on the back of Kello and flying out. You can see the fire erupting, the absolute carnage as you're leaving during the nighttime with the flickers of the flames lighting the night sky as you leave.
So that went pretty well, guys.
Yeah, really well. I'll be honest. Really
Definitely
stupid idea.
Definitely could have gone worse, especially without the help.
I went
Really
forward
stupid, yeah.
going to be. Can somebody identify the two things that I grabbed from the top of the tower?
I can, but I'm currently flying.
I will
I
say
know
that
Landon
will
can do it.
so you can do that and then go off and land somewhere. You can probably sort of fly.
Well, we won't make it back. It was like 3 days
No, you
travel or
won't.
whatever.
Yeah, so you probably make it like a quarter.
Once we land,
Can't Landon do it virtually too?
I can, yeah, but I'm flying. So.
No, what about Landon?
Oh, I'm not sure about Landon, but
We can just wait
I
until
don't
we
know if he has
do
it
the thingy anyway.
yeah,
Anyway,
we'll land. Rob, set
Yeah.
up the camp. I'll get on identifying these things.
Alright.
Yeah, well, Robin.
Oh, he doesn't have it
Doing
on
making
because you
camp.
have it probably.
okay. While you're setting up camp and getting everybody sort of ready to rest for the night, you can identify the ring is a ring of Earth Elemental Command.
Okay. Whoa. Alright.
And
Summon the
the
elemental?
the greatsword is the Holy Avenger greatsword.
Huh?
Whoa.
You mean like the legendary one?
Yes,
Like the really fucking
Excuse
good
me.
one?
yes,
Oh, I think it's only attunable by a paladin. No.
it is.
Oh.
Dang. That's true. He
Gonna be
eventually
worth-
could do it.
Landon the paladin. Take
Well,
an oath to blow shit up.
It's a great.
It is a
sword.
legendary. I mean, I
Well,
won't lie. The studded leather +3 that I just got is legendary.
Mhm.
Oh,
got
well, he
Landon
can't.
like a
The thing is, like, he
spell
doesn't have the intelligence override thing. That's only Battlesmith, so it wouldn't really be that great on him.
No.
He could attune to it, but he couldn't like override the strength with intelligence
Wait.
like
Oh,
Aton
it
can.
does. Oh my god. Dude, I thought the fucking ring of spell turning didn't require attunement. I was like, what the
No,
fuck is
it
that?
does. It does.
I was like, that's so dumb.
No, it does. It does.
Yikes.
Wait,
Um,
Ring of Earth Elemental Command is kind of insane.
yeah, you summon an
Yeah.
Earth Elemental. That's
Yeah,
it.
but you also get
Is it
dominant
attuned to
monster,
it?
stone skin, stone shape, wall
Yeah,
of
yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tune to it, don't you?
It's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we have to attune to here, but I think a lot of it we can sort of either
I
gear
mean,
up our
this ring is
guys.
very good, so somebody might want to
Yeah.
do this at
You
least.
can give them to allies if you wanted to give them to allies. You're
Yeah.
more than welcome to. Like Yelvin or anybody else, you can be like, here's some stuff.
Hey,
we've
Maybe
got.
we should give the ring.
Off them
Maybe
up.
this ring would be best on David.
Well, grant another spell. Yeah, but David's got some really fucking good items attuned already, so.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Ring.
Regardless, all of you can take a long rest, and you can level up.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh. This
There
also-
it is.
Yelvin is also going to level up too.
There it is.
And if only I ended up multi-classing to Rogue, it would have been so funny.
Okay, before you take your level ups and do everything that you want to do with your level ups, you can do this after the session.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you want us to just level
Yeah.
up after the session? Yeah.
Yes, level up after
Yeah.
the session, but you've leveled up at that moment. Afterwards, sort of this, because that was such carnage, such craziness.
Let me long
The-
rest. Oh, I long
Yeah.
rest. I got help spell.
Let me
I'm
long
doing a long
rest
rest.
for.
Oh.
With a long rest for HC for Landon.
I mean, I could
Oh,
switch
man.
out the rope of stars flat ring.
Could. There is also this ring of spell turning, which seems kind of fucking busted. Oh, also, do you wear light armor?
Yeah.
I've got a +3 studded leather here. That's kind of good.
Shit.
It's a base armor of 15, I think.
Yeah, because he's got studded leather +1 at the moment.
I'm on +1.
yeah.
I could always change out the iron
+3.
stone because it's not really.
Yeah, let's studded leather +3. Add that to
Add a
yourself.
studded
Corinne.
leather +3
Oh,
to
we'll
yourself.
talk about doing this afterwards. The rest,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
guessing
go
this is
through
gonna
it.
be RP stuff, so we don't
Yeah.
really need to worry about
Yeah.
our equipment. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll sort out
Yeah.
we'll go through items and stuff after. Let's just fucking
Yeah,
get to
we do that off recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll say that you guys spend a few days traveling and stuff, flying back to Karden Castle and making your way there. As you make it back, you enter into Karden Castle.
Just to
You-
clarify, this is where Wilfrey and
Yeah, this is like the
They're
HQ
all
that you
yeah.
guys currently have. Yeah. You enter in, you notice that there's a lot of allies, and it seems to be a bit of a gathering of an army that is now here. As you enter in, you can see that Lord Karden is present within the sort of the courtyard of the castle. Ah, well, it's you guys. Hello.
Hi, look who it is. Looks like
Hi.
everybody's in there.
It's nice of you to join us.
Ah, absolutely. My pleasure is all mine, of course. But I brought some of my followers, something that might be able to help. That's part of our the House of the Golden Goblet. We're all available to help. Seeing as it's a big cause and whatnot. So-
Yeah, this will be big,
Nice.
like real big.
Yeah.
Your presence here will be really good. Also,
Yeah.
I know how much you like the fame, so like this will probably go down in a history book somewhere.
Do we know any paladins?
He sort of like he winks. He just like he gives you like a wink.
I'll give him one back.
Well, I've bought 500 strong. Is that okay? Is that enough?
That's really good.
You take
Okay.
what we can get.
We've had a few others that have turned up. Oswell has turned up with me. He came. He's somewhere. I think he might be talking to Wilfrey or something. Who else do we have?
So we can go get the goblins from
Halffinger did
the
actually turn up with some of his. Which
Oh,
is pretty
I took
good.
the rest of the group. All right, we made that promise. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we sorted that. Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah. I believe that's all we have for now. I don't think there's anybody else at this
That's
current moment.
Oswell, we asked. Wilfrey's already here. You're here. We should have, if they're either on their way or not here. They will be soon. There should be a really giant fucking robot / construct and a very small angry dwarf that doesn't like the robot.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh,
That's
and
fine.
also, oh no, wait, no, he won't get involved. That'll be it.
Okay. There is one person that did turn up and said that they knew you. But I wasn't too sure. Quite a shady guy. It looked kind of funny, but I'm not quick to
Oh.
judge.
What do we mean?
He's somewhere about. I'm sure you can find him.
Oh, what do he look like?
What's he look? Yeah, what's he look like?
He had white hair. Wore like this big blue cloak. It's kind of strange looking. Wore a mask. He didn't say his name.
Blue cloak.
Anyway, besides the point here, you can find him somewhere in the castle. We've
Right.
made plenty of preparations, plenty of
I'll do a
things
history check.
to go on. I'm trying to think of anything else that I might have missed. You needed to. Oh, Wilfrey said that you were going on an escapade to Walden to get some.
That's what's
some news
happened.
How was that? How did that go?
You just notice the several scars and like Hello Kitty plasters all over Kelly.
I wish I could have helped. I might have been able to do something.
It's okay.
Hey, we made an ally with Helm.
Helm. Is he sort of like sort of looks confused, and then the
God of
God?
protection.
Helm?
Yeah, we found
that
him.
guy.
We found him.
What?
Kellu goes to pull out the mirror and goes, "Oh no,
Right.
we found him in a mirror."
What the fuck is that?
You don't want to know what that is.
We
It's a very
found
bad item. Shit, I was supposed to leave that with Helm.
Is that the mirror of life trapping?
No. Maybe.
That's a very rare item and something that I've been looking for a very, very long time.
Right,
Wow.
okay. Lord Caden,
I
I
don't-
assure you,
You
I
found
will
it.
happily...
It's
No,
yours.
I will happily give it to you once its occupants are gone. Like, read my lips.
Ah,
Gone.
ah.
Gone.
Well, if you found a god in there, then there must be other things that are probably unheard of and unspoken of.
Well, they've been heard of, just not for a very long time.
Ah, I see.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
The.
Oh. I see.
Rob, thanks for a second. But Rob doesn't get it.
Ek.
Some text appears in the top right of the screen. Says Rob doesn't get it.
That guy. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I may have missed.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it will crop up soon. Don't stress yourself over
Okay.
informing
Alright.
us.
Your
Your presence here is enough.
I will go and tell Wolfrey that you've turned up and that you're here. If you want to go and find that person that said they knew you, they turned up a day ago. So
Yeah, I don't like
Can't
it.
think of
I'm sure.
somebody.
I think I know who it is, but I hope it's not him.
okay, I'll leave you to it. Okay, he heads off and goes to
Thanks for
talk to
coming.
Wolfrey. You're going to head through the castle to try and look for this person that has been described. In a blue
Yeah.
cloak, white hair, and with a
right.
mask.
Oh, I know who it is. Yeah.
You sure you know who it is?
I got a confident feeling I know who it is.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go look. Let's go look for him. Or it, I should say.
Okie dokie. As you wander through, you see there's so many more people here than there were before. You see these, you see a lot of different types of races that are all dressed in very similar attire as to what Lord Caden is dressed in, with this red, gold, and silver trim, with this sort of metal, and it's the symbol of the House of the Golden Goblet. There's a lot of these warriors that are around and about, all with different styles, with their own styles of weaponry and fighting. Some of them rune knights, much like Lord Caden. Some others as archers, some others are paladins, various of all sorts of different things. Some clerics. There's lots of different people that are within his ranks that he has. You see Oswald Belmont, which he's actually brought with him, is not students, but he's brought with him some of his sort of council that he's sort of part of. Some of the other wizards as well as him.
Sheesh, we got the old wizards with us.
Yeah, some of the
Finally
old,
meet-
some of like his
What if
old
we
wizard
meet with
order.
Thor again, and it turns out he's a paladin, and we give him the Avengers Grace.
So you see him, and he's sort of like off on a table, and he's sort of talking to his wizard compatriots. You see Halfgringer as well, sort of walking about with a few of his barbarian Goliaths that are around and about. There's not as many of them. There's probably looking at about between 20 to 30 of Halfgringer's men. There's not a lot, but they're there to help.
Fucking scary though.
Yeah, they are scary. But anyway, you see that this guy is almost leaning up against one of the cold walls, next to a stained glass window, within one of the sort of the alcoves of the outer wall, almost, sort of leaning up there, and he's just sort of minding his own business, and he seems to have this very strange, like, sort of weapon that he's like not holding out, but he's almost like holding it in his sword and not flourishing it, but doing something very strange with it. And it's kind of hard to tell what he's actually doing with it from the distance that you're at. You're probably around about 15 feet away from him.
Is he familiar to me?
From what you're looking at him, he doesn't look familiar.
Huh. So it's not Wind.
It's not who?
Wind, the fucking deck of fucking random rolling.
No.
Bloody... Okay.
No. It's no one, not in the attire. When you're looking at the attire of what the person's wearing, it's nothing like anybody that you've seen ever.
And they know us. Okay. I'll approach.
Looks like a weirdo.
Ah,
shit.
hello. How's it going?
Afternoon, sir. I believe we've never had the pleasure.
Oh, but we have. Come on now. Don't remember? I know it's been a little while. You've probably done a lot of things, but come on.
You're wearing a mask. I literally don't know who you are.
Okay, if I must. I'm going to show you a picture of what he looks like.
There's something like Cicero-esque about the guy. You know when you meet Cicero for the first time, this guy sounds cool as fuck, and then you find out he's just backstabbing little hunt.
Notice he has wavy white hair with this mask that he has on his face with an eye patch that covers over one side. He has this ghostly sort of almost blue-like eye that pierces through the mask. He has this wavy blue cloak that sort of goes over and almost has this collars that stiff up, just for people that in the podcast listening. He has this sword that he's actually sort of twizzling around in his hand that seems almost futuristic. It's quite weird how it works. But what he does is he almost like twists part of it and unclips it, and with magic seems to twist it into different positions and twist it into a different orientation of a sword. He takes parts of it off and changes it into like a staff and switches it and changes the metal parts into something else. It's quite strange.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, friend. I don't know who you are.
Okay, let's say you probably, I wouldn't say you wouldn't be here without me, but you wouldn't have got as far as you have without me. I may have changed. I got my clothes back and my sword, thank God.
Can I
remind you in a little time?
Can I do a religion check?
Sure. Do you want me to carry on going, or are you gonna wait?
No, proceed. You roleplay away, son.
Let's say I'll give you a little story. You entered Belseas, and once you entered Belseas, you were having trouble finding your way around. Am I correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, you managed to get to the outskirts of Belseas. And once you did, you managed to get inside the White Lighter's chambers. Am I correct?
Right, this is getting a bit stalkery now, I'll be honest.
Well, once you entered inside and mooched around trying to find out any information upon the Stone of Convergence. And you went too deep. You found someone locked away.
Oh. That's what I was thinking of with the white.
8. Ring any bells?
Kellu,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
For
The number
Kellu's
guy.
Kellu's probably having a lot of bells being rung right now. Kieran is a player. ain't got a clue what you're
Okay. I'll remind you as DM.
I've
I'll remind you as DM.
completely forgot.
Okay, so
You found a
so
bloke
you-
in there, didn't you?
you did, yeah. So when you were in the White Lighter's chambers in Belseas, you found someone locked away all the way deep down that was the 8th member of the White Lighters. He was locked up because of his ambition, because he wanted to prove himself worthy to Kronos.
Yes,
He went too far and tried to use the Stone of Convergence and wanted it for himself.
Yes.
So, but in turn, he convinced you guys that he's going to become good and shy away from those ideals because he's been locked up for so long. You freed him, and he helped you go to where the Stone of Convergence was last held. But then doing so, you guys got teleported to the war that was happening between the elves and the orcs. But he didn't show up. He wasn't there when you two guys teleported. He is here now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I remember you now. You look a lot different when you're not been in prison for years and years and kind of just sitting there naked.
Oh yes.
Right. Now I remember. Apologies. It's been a while. We've had a lot going on.
Time.
How are you? Are you okay? You didn't show. I'll be honest.
Yes, I know I didn't show. I ended up somewhere else.
Right. Okay.
I ended up north.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I ended up just not actually too far away from Belseas. Still.
Right. Okay.
So it's still within a Muron, but I had to travel. I've been actually searching for you ever since. So.
Right. Okay. Good timing.
Yeah, I heard. I've been updated. So it's fine.
Right.
No need for explanations. But I am here to help. It's not that I want the Convergence Stone as much as you. It's more the fact it needs to be in the right hands. And you.
Yeah.
are
Our
the right
hands.
hands.
Thank you. Yeah.
Rob looks at his hands.
You are the right hands to have it in, not the black hands. Your hands.
Right.
And
As
so
long
I
as we're-
have- Rob raises his hand real quick to ask a question.
Go on.
But I have one right hand and one left hand.
Yes.
He means in the right hands.
the right
he-
hand. So it means the right people. The right.
So does that mean the right person has two right hands?
Maybe.
They could. That is.
I see. We need to find somebody with two right hands then.
Mhm.
We've been looking in the wrong place this whole time, Rob. How have we been so naive? I'm joking. That was a really stupid comment, Rob. Come on.
Right.
joking.
But my
I'm joking.
abilities are at your disposal. I have all of my things back now. I've managed to grab them.
Great.
So
More allies, the better, I guess.
yes. If you don't know already, I dive into a little bit of, well, since in my early days I've delved into dark magic a little bit more. So I'm not evil, but I do put hexes and curses on people.
Right. As long as you don't put it on our guys.
Well, no, of course not.
It's alright, I know a guy that does that.
And this staff, as he sort of brings it out in front of him, is it's my tool for everything.
Okay. Okay.
Shiny.
I mean,
Is it
But
shiny?
yeah, it's quite shiny. Yeah. But my abilities are at your disposal if you need any of it.
great. I mean, the more help, the better. Can't complain.
Um,
I'm sure they've all briefed you on what needs to happen.
as he takes off his mask as well to reveal more of himself, you can notice that he is a race that none of you have seen before. To anybody to players and to people that are listening, he is a Kalashtar.
Oh,
And so are all the White Lighters.
interesting. Okay.
Would Rob have not seen one also? I don't even know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, what?
They are people
Kalashtar.
Kalashtar, they're like people that sort of are linked to dreams, in a way.
They got like a spirit linked to them, and
They've got like a spirit linked to them, and
dream
yeah, and they can sort of walk into people's dreams. They're like dream walkers.
They're like
and
hybrid
they can
people
try-
and
they
like dream denizens.
Yeah, they
Pretty
can.
cool. to be fair.
Yeah, they are cool. Yeah. Yeah, they have. Where is it? Mind Link. When you're using Mind Link to speak telepathically to a creature, you can use your action to give that creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for an hour or until you end this. You can do certain things like that, and they must be within 200 feet of
There's
you.
like a spirit guardian too, each one of them, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So he is. I'll tell you, he is a level 20 warlock.
Cool.
The hex. He's a hexblade, level 20
Oh,
warlock.
Hey, okay.
nice.
I'm sure he will come in handy at some point.
Yes. His stats are pretty decent. They're not crazy. And his weapon that he has is a staff of power that he uses.
Oh,
Yeah, which he can also use as a melee weapon.
yeah.
Pretty good.
This guy's kind of
Has so much to him, it's unreal. He uses the staff of power as his pact weapon, so he can resummon it, and that's what he was doing. He was sort of like changing it and warping it with it as his pact weapon. That he has with it. His whole thing is all about curses and hexes putting on people. That is his like whole DBO. So he's got like
Hexes curse,
yeah, like bestow curse. He's got what else have we got? Remove curse, shadow blade, globe of invulnerability.
I know what he can do.
Yeah,
Was a ruddy
maddening darkness,
Shadow blade.
foresight, power word pain, mental prison. Yeah, he's got loads of stuff.
This guy sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I
kind of.
thought he would have been the
Oh,
time.
interesting.
Wasn't there a time warlock subclass?
There might have
thinking
been, but because
Might only be Solasta, I'll be honest.
Might
I
only
think
be,
you might
yeah.
be thinking of the Solasta
Yeah, you
one.
probably-
I thought there was I might be thinking of a wizard.
There's a wizard
subclass.
one,
Yeah.
chronology.
I was gonna go with
yeah.
that, but then I thought that because of his backstory, I think a warlock fits better. Because of his backstory and the sort of the dark path that he went down, I believe that he would probably have shipped and changed the way he sort of learned
Good.
magic. So, yeah.
You the DM?
So I look forward to helping you in any way I can.
Of course. Obviously, we'll be doing as much as we
More
can
the
to get
merrier.
on a convergence. But the more help, the better.
Sure.
It's nice seeing you anyway. It's nice to see you not imprisoned, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Just
amazing to not be in prison.
yeah,
So
let's
nice
not
haircut.
go down that path again.
No. Well, it's amazing to see how much the world has changed since I was last about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll leave
When
you
I
to
stepped
it.
out of the labyrinth, it was like a whole nother world.
That's because it. Right. Okay. Anyway, we have other people we need to update and see. There's a lot that's happened, so we'll catch you soon, okay?
Okay.
We'll scoot off awkwardly.
See you around.
Kelly fucking forgot who he was. Kelly was like, "Who are you? You know me, do I?" Oh, oh yeah, I do. Ooh, that's awkward.
Okay, so yeah, you guys wander about a little bit around the castle.
He cleaned up pretty good.
He did. It's nice to see him again. I feel kind of bad for not recognizing him though.
Yeah, I mean,
It happens.
he does look quite a bit different. He had long hair. He was
That's true.
dirty. He was distraught.
True. Very true.
He looked a little bit like garbage last time. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he didn't look too good. I'll be honest. Yeah. Well, I'll take it as a good sign that we have so many allies that I'm forgetting that. Take that as a good thing.
That's true.
You notice as you're sort of wandering about a little bit, you notice that during the cleanup process that they do around the castle, and they've been doing a lot more of it, seeing if people have turned up, they do a lot of cleaning up, and there's almost within the castle sort of courtyard area, there's a bit of an area where it's almost like a pile of rubbish and crap and just things that need to be sort of thrown out, per se, of various like rotten things that have been destroyed, or you know, various different types of things that have just been thrown onto a pile. Can all of you make me a perception?
Oh boy.
See who's the highest.
I have to grab my phone. Hold on.
It ain't me. It ain't me. 8.
Landon got a 2, in case you're wondering.
Okay. Okay.
Still, at least we know it's not HC, it's the character, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. I got a 13, by the way.
Okay. So Rob, you got the highest. Okay. So Rob, you notice that as you sort of get close to this, you notice that there's something shining within the rubble. Sort of just has a glint to it. Can't make out what it is, but something that's sort of shiny within it.
Rob's gonna go for it.
Okay.
Rob see shiny, Rob go see.
Okay. As you go into the rubble and you sort of pull out whatever this thing is, you pull out what seems to be like a mechanical and automated being,
Berserker's great. Huh.
which seems to be inactive. It seems to be like a warforged.
Huh?
Hey guys, look what I found.
Ugh. Where did you find that?
It was in the garbage.
Oh, of course it was. No, seriously, why is that construct in the rubbish? Who takes care of like the is there any like cleaners or anything around?
Does it look like anyone that we know? Although I guess we haven't met very many.
You haven't met very many. You've only met one.
We've met the
You've only met
one.
one. You've met one, yeah.
Oh, what's his face in the Earth plane? Doesn't look similar,
Rob.
does he? Or like
As
similar kind of thing?
as you've pulled him out and sort of like he's deactivated, he doesn't seem to have much in the way of life or anything. He's sort of like slumped almost. As you are sort of like trying to sort of rummage through the rubble a little bit to kind of find out what's kind of going on and rummage around a little bit, you accidentally brush against him with your mechanical
horn.
arm.
Oh.
Your mechanical arm. And all of a sudden he springs to life.
What? Rob jumps back on one foot and like drops him.
Rob, what did you do?
I don't know. I just touched him.
Pull my
All of a sudden, sort of standing up, very straight, very what's the word? Very sort of up straight, rigid, not moving, not sort of looking dead ahead, straight forward, almost like if to be in an army, like a salute almost, but not saluting, if that makes sense. To standing straight, very straightforward and rigid. Blade.
Oh, do I need to do that now?
You do.
Too bad Brian wasn't here.
Yeah, he would catch up on this.
Who is it? Is it?
Alright, let me find it.
No, you didn't.
Alright,
He's
just
not-
read off
no, he's not
the
here.
message. Huh?
Yeah.
He's not here, is he?
All of a
Don't,
sudden,
'cause I'll
he-
cry.
all of a
Because I
sudden,
will
he-
cry.
All of a
No,
sudden,
it's not that. It's not that. I don't think it's what you're thinking.
It's not that. All of a sudden, the automata or the sort of like creature starts to speak. Very rustic look. It seems like it's been there for a little while.
It's been a while since I've done this voice. Hey Rob, it's me. I hope this message gets to you sooner or later. First off, it looks like one of the items I was carrying activated when I was on the way out of the labyrinth. Yeah, alright, I'll admit it. My bad. I made an item to try and look for you, but every time I tried to get to you, something would get in the way. In one instance, I used the item to try to get to you, but I didn't expect you to be underwater. Yeah, bad day to be carrying a Kraken egg, huh? That you've been experimenting with accelerated growth. Yeah. Then I came back again, and you were cozied up in a group in a big temple on a mountain. And I tried to come and talk to you, but I accidentally knocked over a big stone mural that had some dragons on it or something. Who cares? I could have fixed it, but I didn't want my first introduction to you, to new friends, to have been fixing some priceless artifact. So I couldn't have that, so I left it and made sure to disintegrate all the mess. Winky
This
face. He says that from the recording. Anyway, I'm out of juice on the item, and I had to look for you, so instead I'm leaving you this axe that I made from some leftover meteorite that your grandfather gave me. I know this doesn't quite make up for the accident of sending you and everything you love to another dimension, but this axe is quite the powerhouse if I do say so myself. So good luck out there, and if I get some more time, next century I might try to meet up with you again. The message cuts to static and then starts to play again. Aton's diary entry number 129,798. I bet you never thought you'd hear that again, huh? I'm finally leaving the labyrinth I've been stuck in for at least 10 or 20 years. In the end, I made some friends, helped them renovate the place. The last thing I need is to finish the sign. Needs some color. Ah, dreams of blue, huh? That sounds like a nice shade. And the message kind of cuts to static after an strange noise.
All of a sudden, as the message ends, you see that the automata just reaches into its chest and pulls out this axe and completely destroys itself in the process, but leaves the hand still remaining, just gripping onto this axe.
Also, for David, that was my character from.
Yeah. So
Kian's
just to clarify who that was. So when we played in Kian's campaign called Gallimor's Tier, we had who plays as Rob, which we know as Matt. He played a character called Aton, which Rob is actually from Kian's
My-
campaign, but
Yeah.
he got magically teleported by Aton to a different dimension by accident. And this is him repaying him, basically saying, sorry, I teleported you to a completely different dimension and different world entirely. I'm sorry. Basically, that is the whole premise of sort of his backstory.
I can't
I did
escape
not
him.
think this was gonna happen. So
I can't escape him.
Yes.
I've had months of peace. Months of peace.
I
he
want
comes
to do
back
this. There's
to
a reason why I
haunt
want
me.
to do this now. The reason why I want to do this now
Gotcha.
is there's a reason why I want to do this now is because out of all of everybody trying like and getting so close to getting their like upgraded thing and getting their cool thing, I want you to have yours and have it at its max capability because you've sort of been left out.
Oh.
You've been left
I see.
out of this whole
Oh.
idea of this big thing that you're getting, and I want to make it up to you as a player because
I see.
all of these guys are getting such cool things. Yeah, you're
Oh.
awesome as Rob, but I want you to have this. This is
Oh.
all homebrewed by myself, especially
So,
Oh yeah.
for Rob.
big boy Aton, not Alex, has reached Rob's final form. Wait, dude, meteorite axe, bro. He's made you the fucking the hammer of imminent death or whatever it was.
It's no,
Rob's-
it is
Rob's just gonna go around the battlefield.
making.
Yeah, the explosive
nuke.
hammer of decimation.
The
Right, call
nuke.
it. Nuke hammer. The nuke on a stick.
Zvim, more like
Also, did you
go on.
notice the callback to the Kraken fight? How
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also makes sense, to be fair, because it kind of ties in how Rob has ended up here with the whole like Dream of the Blue Veil spell, and
Yeah.
Aton has fucked it up, and I mean, yeah, he
So-
does have access to it, so-
Yeah, so basically, Aton's been trying to track him down this whole entire time,
Oh,
but just
man.
missing him. But like just missing him. So he ended
Yeah,
up in the
classic.
end. Yeah, in the end, he basically just made an automata to basically when he ends up stumbling upon it.
Go find him.
He left it in a place. So he left it in this castle.
he left it in the garbage.
He left it in. He left it in the
Dude,
garden.
Aton would though. Aton would though. That's the thing.
Yeah, he was.
He just left it in the garden, and they just thought it was trash.
It's okay.
So they swept it up, thinking that it's probably just nothing. But yeah, you've managed to pull it out.
Oh my!
But it's actually been there for quite a while. It's been there for quite some time.
Oh my! So
I would like you to type in to the search for your item.
boy.
It's legacy.
Can I have a look at it as well, or
I want Blade to read out to you what it does. So it's called Legacy T Axe.
I see. Of course, it has the T naming system.
Yep.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something insane, isn't it? Crazy Tomb by a Minotaur. Yeah, already that there's a D12 and 2D4 of fire. Interesting. You want me to read out like the description of it?
Oh, do you want me to read it?
Sure.
I'll read it. Okay. From the deepest depths of the airless void, deprived of life, a rock, black and silver tinted, with streaks of gold running through like veins, streaks through the darkness with endless motion, with eternal uncertainty. One clear night in midsummer, this meteor cleansed its uncertainty, creating devastation in its wake. Not long after this impact, a meteor by the name of Rob stumbled
Minotaur.
upon this. Yeah, not the Minotaur. Stumbled upon this and claimed it as his own. From the last remaining piece, Aton created Legacy for Rob as a gift, as a sorry for accidentally shoving it into an unknown universe. It is a magic weapon. Legacy the Axe is a magical weapon that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. This also functions as a great axe of sharpness and an arm blade. When you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a d20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage. Then roll another d20. If a roll of 20, you lop off one of the creature's limbs, with the effect of such loss determined by the GM. If the creature has no limbs left to sever, you lop off his body instead.
Oh, so that's the sharpness, great axe of sharpness, part.
In addition, you can speak Legacy's command word to cause the axe to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Speaking the command word again puts out the light. An arm blade is a magic weapon that attaches to your arm, becoming inseparable from you as long as you attune to it. To attune to this item, you must hold it against your forearm for the entire attunement process. As a bonus action, you can retract the arm blade into your forearm or extend it from there. While it is extended, you can use it as a weapon as if you were holding it, and you can't use that hand for other purposes. Random properties. The axe has random determined properties, 2 minor beneficial properties, 1 major beneficial property, and 2 minor detrimental properties.
Boy, can't wait for rolling on that.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah. Minotaur enhancement. While attuned to this axe, your intimidation skill has advantage.
Nice.
Any horn melee attack that must succeed a DC 17 con saving throw or fail to the effects of deep wound. Yeah, hang on. Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what deep wound does.
Deep wound.
Goring dash now affects any enemies with a dash direction, not just one target. So that's
Oh, dude, you can fucking trample people. You can stampede.
You can stampede people.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
So here's deep wound. So this is a unique thing to the axe. Deep wound. The impact of your horns are too great that the wound would be too fatal. The damage done by your horns cannot be healed by any means but a wish spell, or true resurrection, or a long rest.
Damn, so it's just permanent.
So does that mean if I were to kill somebody with it, they just couldn't come back at all?
No, unless it's by true resurrection or a wish spell.
Sheesh.
That's pretty
So after everyone we kill, we've just got to get you to headbutt everyone.
This is
where it's like a zombie's fortitude or whatever.
Yes.
It's called.
Yes.
Nice. That's actually pretty useful.
That's kind of good. That's what I mean. You might have to headbutt everything we see.
That's just that.
Yeah.
There's more. Meteorite strike. As a bonus action, you can point legacy to the sky. As you point, So as a meteorite strike, as a bonus action, you can point legacy to the sky and roar at the top of your lungs, slamming the axe into the ground. A 30-foot radius around the slam becomes hot molten rock, making it difficult terrain, and anyone within the area takes 1d6 fire damage for each 5 foot moved within the space. This effect lasts 1 hour, and it has 3 charges. You're immune to the damage by this effect. Consuming all 3 charges at once will perform Serious Strike.
Wait,
Serious
I'll try one moment.
Serious, yeah, that's the whole thing. I've done that as well. Serious Strike. The same effect takes place as Meteorite Strike, but when you use all charges of Meteorite Strike, you and the axe become imbued with molten rock. The axe and you become gargantuan size for the next attack only. If the creature is smaller than you in this state, you have advantage on the attack. If the attack hits, it is an automatic crit and deals 12d12 fire damage as a molten meteor is summoned from the depths of space to crash into the creature.
Bro, you become a fucking
Wait, it's like
Asteroid boy.
Isilenor when you went to do the attack.
It is.
Dude, we need to deck you out with some fucking cool.
There's more.
Like star pattern stuff. Oh, dude, we gotta
Does
get.
that count for brutal critical too? So do I just roll more?
Yes.
Oh my!
So basically, for one attack, so basically, what you can do, right?
It's basically a big slammo. It's a big slammo.
Yeah. So what you can do, right? So if you use one charge, it would just do the meteorite strike. Or
Yeah.
you can choose to do all 3 at once.
Just
So all
like
3
all at
charges
once.
used at once, all at
Yeah,
once.
that's
You
a good
then
one.
become the meteorite strike takes effect, so the whole slam into the ground and the 30-foot radius around you still takes effect. And what happens then is you become gargantuan with this whole molten rock feel of your whole self and the axe. You become gargantuan. Anything that's smaller than you have advantage to hit them. And then it's an automatic crit if you hit them. You do you hit critical with the weapon already, then you do an extra 12d12 fire damage on top as a meteorite.
Right.
As you hit the creature, a meteorite
see.
strike comes down
Gotcha.
and hits up the creature.
So it's the crit from the weapon and then the 12d12.
and then the
meteorite.
12d12 fire damage from the meteorite.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the 12d12 doesn't crit. It's just that.
Yeah,
No.
it's the
No.
weapon is the
That
crit.
makes sense.
The 12
That's crazy,
the 12d12 doesn't crit.
That's better than
Dude,
I thought it
I love the thematic of this. This is fucking
Okay.
sick.
Carrying
Carry
on.
The
Carrying on.
Isilenor aesthetic to that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ending the cycle of trap-related accidents. While holding out Legacy and speaking its command word, you can detect any magical or non-magical traps within 30 feet that lasts lasting 10 minutes and moves with you.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. That's kind of good. That's kind of good.
Molten Rock. While attuned to the item, any farts or burps are replaced with blasts of fire. Your poo-poo becomes a molten rock to push out, and you take 1d4 fire damage from performing the action.
Oh my
And
god.
that is everything. Dude.
I love the name too.
I love the name.
The reason it's like T-Axe, like,
I
okay,
love
it's
I love the theme of it. The fact that like Rob can become like half meteorite, like that's sick as fuck. That is actually sick as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's pretty cool.
I like the theme. We need to we need to ditch the suit now.
The
We need to
image
get
of
you
it,
in
by
like
the way. I
a
don't know if you didn't trust the image yet, but this image you found of it looks really cool too.
dude. We need to ditch the suit now. We need to deck you out in some like.
Yeah.
We need
so,
to get you in like a,
Did you put it in the
like
maps
a
now?
constellation pattern.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the axe
Yeah,
is in
that's
there.
the image. That's the axe. Yeah.
It's
Dude,
awesome.
Aton knows how to make a fucking weapon. Holy.
I designed that by myself. Blade didn't have anything to do with it. He had nothing.
Dude,
to do with that.
I love the theme of it. I love like oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We ditch the suit now.
Dude,
we need to
just
get you
becoming
like,
gargantuan for one just giga
Yeah.
strike is awesome.
yeah, dude. It's like oh god, what's the It's giving me like fucking Galactica vibes, you know, like the Marvel fucking like huge as fucking just bosh for one. Oh man,
It's totally like Escanor's attack too.
That's what
cool as
I kind of thought that.
Got some inspiration.
It's also
That's
an
what I
arm
had in
blade.
mind. It's also an
Also-
arm blade. Yeah.
dude, that's sick. You can like fucking switch it out. Oh man, that's cool. It's just sick as fuck. Do you know what the thing is as well? Is in combat you can RP the fuck out of that as well.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine like
even
it,
just on like regular
it like
attacks.
replacing the arm, right? But like it has like the Minotaur head that the axe has, like on the back of his fist or something. When
Oh,
it's
that'd
just
be
in
cool.
hand mode.
That would be so cool. Oh, dude, you could run
Since
away
you
with
can, like,
this.
transform
RP wise,
things, like,
RP wise, you can run away with this.
Mhm.
Holy,
Dude, it-
I mean,
I like to think like the hand still has like the aesthetics of the axe. So it's got like the chain and like the Minotaur like head on the back of it.
we gotta
That's
roll
actually-
your beneficials and thingy properties after
Yeah,
the session.
we'll do that after.
Dude,
Okay. We're gonna
If
end
that
the session
fucking-
there, I think,
Woo!
recording wise.
What an
We're gonna
end.
talk a little bit afterwards, but
Yeah, we got what level ups? We got these beneficial
Yeah,
things.
That's awesome.
I'm
You did a
sure.
really good job on that. axe fight.
I
I'm
hope
sure
Awesome.
you
just
guys
post-
all enjoyed this session. With
Really
you guys
good
as
end.
players and with you guys listening in. And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Woo, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.